Someone should tell this person to back the fuck up. Luckily, he blitzed away. Yes, present your ass to him. That's a good idea. Wait, where's that 17-pounder again? Oh, right, it's still there. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here, bringing you another COH2 replay. This is a 4v4 on Port of Hamburg. With me is Gandalf the Black. I'm assuming this person's name is a kind of is supposed to be synonymous with Ruby. I'm assuming because RWBY, the show, but with a B. So maybe there's another character that this person likes other than Weiss. We have Goob, Mustaach, One Sexy Crow, Darkest XZ, Tips, and my personal favorite, Demon of Razgriz. Because, for those who don't know, Razgriz is a... How do I put this? You want? I'll just Google it. Any case. Alright, Weird Champ. Alright, thanks, Goob. But in any case, if you would like to submit your replay to Greyshot Productions to have me have a chance to look at it, send to greyshotproductions@gmail.com. And if you want a chance to become one of my Patreon highlights on Saturdays, you support me on Patreon. Links down below, of course, along with my email as well, which also should show right here at some point. But let's get to this game. Actually, let's double check ranks real quick. 2 Vermach, 2 OKW versus 3 Brits and American. I would say overall, I think the Axis could be have a little bit more playtime, do a bit better, but we'll see what happens. On the far right, we have pretty much allies locking everything down. Double, what is it? I always get mixed up. Grand Defensive Doctrine. All right, very cool. Look, they'll have very good infantry. Hopefully, they won't die very quickly. Demon of Razgriz went with the Tiger Ace, going elite troops. Okay. We do have a giant blob moving in, but last that Vickers is going to be like, all right, shooting fish in a barrel, or... yeah, no, fish in the barrel, definitely, because, yeah, they just got entirely annihilated. So this sides will be secure. Meanwhile, we have the other Brit coming up here. I guess was expecting a flank. I'm sorry, not the Brit. I'm sorry, it won't be coming up here because of the MG. Jesus Christ, it got mixed up. Pioneers capping it, so, okay. Tips went up here to guard. The other guy went straight for the attack and failed. No, they did take mid, so Germans have that. They did not capture this munition point. Oh, there's another MG42. Hopefully they don't get that one mixed up with the Vickers. It's been a long day. But I will say, I saw Zombieland 2. Highly recommend it. Great comedy. Great, fantastic comedy, I will absolutely say. And stay to the mid-credit scene. If you do see the movie, stay to the mid-credit scene. Because, by God, it's close. I like Deadpool 2's a lot more, but it's easily probably top 5 mid-credit scenes of all time. But in any case, let's get to this game and focus on it, although I'll probably go on something else very soon. So what do we got here? We got Gandalf moving in with a flank, although Panzerfußler slowly being poured in with Volk squads. The British here should be able to take them out. I'm assuming what these guys are going to do is try to flank. They do have grenades. Very smart. If you're going to flank, make sure you have grenades. Snipers on standby as well. I don't think they expect it. Most of their troops are looking the wrong way. So just like the the cameraman in Godzilla, they're going the wrong way by focusing in this general direction, because what's actually going to happen is they're going to get flanked. Now, they did turn the MG, but they don't have enough forces to stop this American from coming in as well. So, yeah. I think these guys should be able to pour in, take this MG out from the back while the British come in from multiple directions. But that's my hope anyway. Yeah, I think the Americans should move up. I do like how he has this sniper and grenadiers like trying to hold this side. But does the American have grenades? Yes, he does. So he should move up. Yeah, that's what he should do right now, absolutely. The Brit still has his attention, so now is the time to advance, but he is just sitting there. Goob, you might want to kill the Demon of Razgriz. I'm just pointing out that you had a good 30 seconds there. Oh my god, throw a goddamn grenade. You're a little short on that one, but it doesn't matter. You got it. You got it. Took 2 grenades, but you got through. That's good. Sniper still giving you hell. And yeah, you being a little bit of I guess you're a bit of a homer in that scenario. You could have been a little bit better, but out of like the zombie tier, you're the homer of the zombies. Sorry, man. Maybe you'll get higher. Maybe you'll get higher. But alas, I just don't think so. I just don't think so. But yeah, zombie tiers. Once again, Zombieland 2. Any case, oh my god, MG just chilling, holding this location. Oh my god. Great incendiary. Well, okay, maybe not great, but he tried to kill it. I'll give him credit. I'll give credit where credit's due for trying the attempt. Tips went fortification. Gandalf, I haven't talked to yet, went special weapons. So good, a lot of supportive abilities to his other teammates. Lots of mines being set up. Oh my god, this guy is a double MG plus command post. He's ready to use this. 1, 2, 3. This guy has so many MGs. It is ridiculous. Excuse me. I'm assuming what he'll probably do is move this MG to kind of guard this general area, because right now the allies could easily flank through here. There is a sport gun, but you could use that to kind of hold the sector. Again, double MG just kind of chilling. British forces kind of just, well, they're trying to hold. Support guns giving them a little bit of hell. Also, if the camera just suddenly turned, that's my cat. Thanks, cat. No, you don't want to move? Alright, thanks. Just pushing the monitor on its side because she just wants to get a better look at what's going on. Yep. I have a cat that likes watching stuff. I know, shocking. Anyway, smoke going out, but alas, I think it's going to dissipate pretty quickly. The frontline forces should hold this off pretty well, and the MG will return fire with the sniper as well, just mowing them down. Oh my god. Here, maybe I should be like another Twitch streamer and pick up my cat and throw her behind me. I think that would be a better way to deal with an animal that I deal with and, you know, bring about on screen to my recordings and my creative content, not just simply, you know, just simply push or just a simple nudge to get her off the monitor. No, that would be too hard. That would be way too hard. Go look. Oh, by the way, that's the same. I had no idea. That's the same person who called out PewDiePie. Even though, again, I was like, why do I know this person? Why is everyone such a big deal? Oh, that's who she is. Yeah, go look up that whole scenario. Oh my god. Any case, Vickers machine gun gonna mow this thing down as soon as it gets sight, and it will. I guarantee you. Wait, why is it not shooting? I don't understand. There was no smoke on this side. It should have mowed him down, honestly. Vickers close range will annihilate infantry. There's enough incendiary in there. Yeah, they're gonna die. The blob is still in mid. They have to watch out for AT grenades. Oh wait, yeah, it's AT grenades. He still has that. Although, nice machine gun up here. Gonna mow down a lot of those forces. My god, that Pounds of Fusilier squad is gonna die. Oh my god, it is so lucky it did not perish. Meanwhile, this MG is creeping up. Looks like this squad died from the Bofer. Or some of it did anyway. Yeah, it's not looking good. Also, I like how he's just literally going support entirely. So I'm very confused what Tips is doing. But hey, if he wants to fortify the north, go ahead. Meanwhile, again, a counterattack led by Gandalf is pushing up north, trying desperately to help the, clear the line of German forces. Maybe stop that support gun. They will get this munition point if nothing stops them. They are advancing. They do have some Piats that's a bit weird, but whatever. German forces on this side, they have a command post once again. A lot of these guys using frontline bunkers, not a bad idea. Let's see. MG opening fire on these guys. Definitely something you have to watch out for. Immediately suppressed. God damn. God damn. That sucks. You're trying to use this cover and they get a nice shot on you through the window and you get annihilated. But the allies have mid and they have the right. So VP point wise, they're doing quite well. They're doing they're pretty well. Oh, grenade going out. Incendiary, but I think the other one, the British one, did a little more damage, I would say. PL might try to go for the support, the infrared half-track. Up, grenade going out normally, that squad's dead. Oh my god, get annihilated. They should have enough time where I think he'll be able to fire another one. Hold on. It's 4 seconds. Dude, this guy's gonna lose all of his infantry in this one area if he doesn't retreat. Like, I get you're trying to be stubborn, but this is the point where you need to retreat. again, all the infantry are there. One good grenade. Oh, wait, no. Now he'll lose his troops. It's close. It's very close. Oh, no, the MG got him. I think the MG is going to get him. Oh, my God. You're so lucky. You are so lucky. Bofur stopping their advance once again. I think someone should tell him that an MG is not going to hurt a Bofur. Trust me, I've tried to use specifically machine guns to kill Bofurs. It did not go well. It did not go well for most of the vehicles. Unless you get like 100 of them. Then it goes a little better. But like 40, Bofur probably has you beat. Anyway, half-track opening fire, pushing back the Brits, which needs AT, but luckily they have some in a defensive line, lying in wait, although the Stewart did die, so I'll give him there. RBB with Commando Regiment, so again, he could call in some heavy bombers. The other two guys have not gone anything, but I give props to Mustaach for holding this area. Again, it may not seem that important for, he's like, oh, you're sitting there, you're not really helping. Remember, he has his Universal Carrier helping in mid, he has the AT gun here, so he has lost support, he has the MG as a backup line, plus, again, the mortar pit, which is providing artillery support to help pull back a lot of these German forces. But he's also holding these two key points, a victory point and a fuel, which is allowing the Allies income. Plus, he's putting down a lot of caches and a frontline base, which actually looks like a lot of them are putting a frontline base over here. But I digress. The whole point I'm trying to say is there's a smart way to play defensive and there's a dumb way to play defensive. And I think we can see across the bridge which one's more dumb and which one's more smart, or at least better overall in terms of defensive capabilities. And also support, because this guy's guarding very, very important supplies, but not really anything too important overall. Like, he has caches, but as a Wehrmacht player, he should be putting down like additional caches to get munitions, fuel, etc. Like, he's not doing that, so I don't know. Anyway, mortars opening fire. They're being suppressed by the long-range MG of the Vickers. There's some artillery being fired. Half-track needs some heals, but yeah. Things are not going great for the Germans as the Allies continue to hold pretty effectively, I would say. I mean, don't be wrong, some of the infantry's down, but as we can see here, Gandalf is coming in with his reinforcements to help the help out the poor people. Not poor people, but the wary allies that are just desperately trying to hold. Now, luckily, this one German player did come from the south. It is suppressing him, and he has the sniper still going, which, by the way, the sniper has 11 kills, so good job there. Caches are actually being targeted. I take that back. It looks like Demon of Osgreaves has nothing stopping him from advancing, although he could be building additional caches, or not caches, how do I put this? Well, yeah, he could be building additional caches to help, definitely. And as well, he could probably gain armor. Oh my god, please AT. Wait, hold on. AT? Yes, AT grenade it. Got it. Oh, good. Half-track's gone. Good hit, Goob. Good hit. Meanwhile, this guy's still defense. Panzer Quarters now guarding this area. Plenty of stuff I don't think they're really going to press. Bofur on standby. This guy, using a mortar to break him. He really lets him from the north, which, once again, a giant choke point, but, you know, whatever. Axis forces pulling on back. Actually, if I was him, I would have probably decapped this point and I would have gone for this point to try to flank them, because all their forces are aimed this way. Like, the MG was in this building. But you could say, well, Greyshot, what about retreat path? Okay, but if you hide back here and you can at least scout this out. Hold on. Yeah, you could... Oh my god, Tips is still at 3 command points. But essentially, you could I realize they have the frontline base here, and you could try to hit it with Panzerwerfers, artillery, like all sorts of stuff. At least that's what I would try to do. It's like, if you know where the front base is, where they're going to retreat to, hit the damn thing with artillery. Hit them where it hurts. Now, the British are advancing once again, but it looks like the German forces are reinforcing with Panzerfusiliers upgraded on Obersoldaten. Real quick, Darkest, Why did you send in Obosodaten with the LMG upgrade when you have the STG upgrade? I prefer the STG-44 upgrade myself. That's just me. Like, again, I just feel it's better overall than the other one. But I understand where people are like, well, I like the LMG for a little more range. And okay, sure. But I think the STG-44 is just better for maneuverability, just constant damage overall, especially closing the pocket and making the Obosodaten better at all ranges instead of more longer range. Although, again, if the target's not moving, then sure, they do fine. But, yeah, no, like I said, especially when you have the upgrade available, I always go for it. Always. Anyway, another Axis counterattack during that entire conversation just gets pushed back. Good job with the Boffer there, Gandalf. Mustaach bringing up a sniper. He's like, wait a second. These guys have really nothing stopping me from just sniping them. So that's what I'm going to do. And the one thing I'll say to that is he does have a command bunker, but he has a Panzer IV just sitting there, menacingly, while his sniper is killing the MG that's far enough away from that command post, it's not going to heal. So good job there, little guy. Good job there. You keep firing. I like how he just keeps walking back, moving forward. Take a step back, take a step forward. Nice mortar hit, did some damage. Almost detonated the mine, which might have killed him if it would have went off. But, yeah, no, the sniper's doing quite well. Doing quite well, actually, against these guys. Up, there's the MG over there. Getting some nice shots. Commando's coming in. Mustache is like, I'm not done with you. And yeah, the Panzer IV is just sitting there menacingly. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Don't know what the commandos are doing, but they're just chilling. Oh, there they go, they're running. Oh, that'd be amazing if they detonated the mine. Oh, they killed the sniper with the mortar. Hot damn. Alright, good job with the mortar. Good job. Meanwhile, Axis forces, once again taking the southern point. Looks like a few more allied forces are being diverted to this front. We have a decent blob coming in with British forces. We have some Rangers, Lieutenant, which, again, Goop went Heavy Cav, and Mustache went Mobile Assault, which could be interesting to see the mattress open fire. We do have a lot of German blobs. I mean, we have some allied blobs, definitely, but I think the Germans are more prevalent in their blobbing. So I'm very curious to see how effective they all get taken out. Now, we do have a Panther and some long-range AT. Actually, is that Brit? Oh, that's funny. It's a Brit one. I was trying to open fire to knock out all this stuff. I think right now that Panther wants to get the hell out before that AT gun kills it. Because, again, you're fighting an AT gun. You will lose that fight, absolutely, if that were to continue. Now, support gun is opening fire, knocking out the target. But again, enough damage over time will kill the Boffer. Without that, they don't have an MG in that anymore. Does he even have it alive? He does, but it's back at base. He needs to heal it. Luckily, he might be able to divert some Axis force on left because Gandalf and Goop are both over here. So with that attack, maybe, just maybe, they divert some of Red's forces to help with that. Although, once again, you built a barbed wire defense because we know this one's OKW one, but you broke it here. Why'd you make this? Anyway. I don't know. Tips, by the way, is almost 5 VP points at the 19-minute mark. Just, yeah, very interesting indeed. Yeah, I like how that's happening. A Demon of Rosgreaves is about to get the top. Well, not about to, but at least he would have the ability if he would. Actually, this is the one time I would not get a Panther. I know a lot of times people are like, well, of course, get armor first. And I've said that in a few replays, and I probably will in the future say that in a few replays. But in this scenario, he's so close. Why on earth would you get a Panther? Because it's what, 490? You already have 2. Yeah, you're already so close. Yeah, just save. You're literally a few seconds away with this battle going on down south. Like, this blob, fighting this blob is going to be more than enough to get you up to 11 VP points. There you go. You just got 11 VP points. You can get a Tiger Ace right now. You don't need a Panther. You get Tiger Ace. And it's one of the few times where a Tiger Ace would be incredibly potent versus the enemy. Universal Carrier taking some damage. Looks like the Germans have finally broken. Oh, never mind. Good mortar hit. I think it was a mortar hit. Yep, 14 kills. It was definitely a mortar hit. pushes back the German forces. Don't worry, guys. Darkus is coming on in. Once again, everyone has tigers, but the only one here that's saving up for it is one sexy cow, and I think he could have gotten it a little bit sooner if he didn't use so much manpower on this stuff, but he'll have it out in a moment. British forces with Piats and AT grenades opening fire on the Panther, and 17-pounders firing long range, getting a nice kill. Remember, boys, you can smoke, get close to the 17-pounder, then call on a Panzer Commander artillery barrage to neutralize enemy fortifications and targets. So, could help. Nice grenade, knocks out the AT. Infantry probably won't be able to hold for too much longer, as long as the American grenade pushing mad cover. Definitely gonna shred him now. Additional bar forces coming on. We have guys G43 rifles coming in with the Panther. Again, gonna bust through that barbed wire, so good job, Germans, for placing that. It's a complete waste. Incendiary grenade going off, pushing the British back. Pershing is on the field and ready to go. Now we have a Pershing versus a Panther. Oh boy, Virkenwerfer is online, but the smoke and stuff is kind of blocking its sight. Not forever, though. Panther returns fire, not getting a clean hit, unfortunately, but Virkenwerfer does, pushing the Pershing back. Now, we do have some mattress fire, brought to you by Mustaach. Mustaach, murder of the Germans in droves, thanks in part to the mattress. Yep. Although, actually, that barrage actually mostly... Oh, never mind. You got the Virkenwerfer at the very least. Okay. You didn't get the support gun. I'll give you credit. You at least got one unit. Meanwhile, you have this commando squad here just chilling while the Germans are all here waiting. I don't know for what, but they're waiting. And remember, like, right now, the Germans are spread thin because we have Darkus, 160 Cow, and Demon Rosgries giving it their all to try to fight mid. Meanwhile... even the defensive guy who's gone really, like, static, he's still providing enough support to his allies, the 17-pounder, stuff like that. So once again, there's a difference between going fortification and doing it to help your team and doing it to F up your team. And right now, one is doing it more than the other. However, I will say this, at least he's building caches now. So I'll give him full credit where credit's due. He's building caches. Bazooka team moving on in from the lieutenant, but alas, retreating once he sees the gigantic blob coming at him. Pershing coming in, being like, "Oh, that's going to be a nice kill." So a lot of support guns opening fire. That's a problem for the Allies right now, is that long-range artillery. Even though it's not rocket artillery, it still does a lot. And as we can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 support guns in that area. So it's a lot of artillery carrying this area, which is death to infantry that end up in that any of those support guns crosshairs, and it becomes easier to get in your crosshairs when you have 4 of them opening fire. Now we have a Panzerwerfer opening fire. Is it hitting over here? Good opening barrage. Is that everything? Is that everything, man? Okay. Is he the new player? No. Darkus is the new player. And Darkus is actually not doing half bad, honestly. He's blobbing, sure, but he's at least in the fight. He has, I mean, you could say he has, like, less experience. But he's actually doing decently well at trying to push this stuff back. Again, he's going to fire an AT grenade at this guy. He's going to have his Panzer Strike forces continue to hit the Pershing. It's half dead. It needs to pull back. One good armor push, and that thing could be knocked out before 70-pounder has a chance to even kill one armored tank. Again, they're shooting it, but it's not really working all that well. Anyway, we check over here. We have points being capped. Maybe Demon of Rosgries will move in. He's getting another Panther, not Tiger Ace. Once again, shocked because, well, Tiger Ace is actually pretty damn good now. So the fact you're not getting it is kind of astonishing. Meanwhile, let's see here. Not a lot of infantry forces for Goop. He has a lot of frontline stuff, but not a lot of support. I would say, I mean, same thing with, I guess, Demon. But even like this guy has a lot of, oh, never mind. Oh my god. Is he wait, hold on. Oh, he's deploying. Is it 2 of them? No, it's just 1 that fired white phosphorus everywhere. And that worked. A lot of the infantry is dead. Or this guy's curled up in a ball. Never mind, he jumped on the MG. Up, commandos coming in. Centaur, big push by RBB, using the smoke operation to kind of cover his advance. I don't think he understood how many German forces were in this location. Oh my god. Well, that's artillery. Yeah, both sides are taking heavy losses. Once again, I don't think the Brit understood how many German forces were just waiting over here. That was which is also kind of funny because the Brits take heavy casualties while trying to hold a bridge. Yeah. Oh god. The question is, will the Brits get back across the bridge? Hold on. Firefly's trying to make an escape. Panzer IV and Panzer Grenadiers. Oh, wait. This one's giving chase. Say goodbye, Firefly. Well, at least some of the men made it back home, I think. So, yeah. Oh, wait. No, commandos came in to help. I could be wrong, but I think the commandos dropped first. And then the British armor tried to come in but failed. So, maybe... they just got the wrong order, and they might have had an Operation Market Garden, kind of, somewhat. Any case, German forces just lying in wait, although they need definite heals. Look, I'll be honest, RBB lost a hell of a lot of men during that push, so middle's going to be a little easier to take. And there's a huge German force coming in. Tiger has been made. That's the OKW Tiger, and again. Did go... Oh, wait, no, he did not. He got the MG. Why do people hate the Panzer Commander ability? I don't understand. It's a cheap, easy barrage plus increased sight. It's pretty damn good. I recommend it always. This Panther needs to heal. I don't know why the hell it's there. Go back to, like, yeah, I don't know. The OKW building for healing? Oh, wait, no, they don't have it unlocked. They don't have it... Neither of them have it unlocked. You're an idiot. I like how he went to the other one because he's like, well, I don't have it unlocked, so I hope my ally does. No, neither of you idiots made it. You have to make the ability to heal your armor. Oh, my God. Anyway. Commando's trying to hold the fuel with the, enough artillery. The Beaufort died. And, Mustaach is going to be a little more open to, well, a push. But, unfortunately for the Germans, Churchill came out of the corner and just pushed them back pretty damn hard. We still have the double mattress on standby, which I'm assuming will provide artillery fire to push back this blob, hopefully. That's what I would hope for, is just a complete artillery barrage in that sector, just annihilating all the infantry. Panther just chilling there as well. Sherman trying to move in. I'm unsure why. Maybe just trying to pop shots at the infantry to push him back. But, yeah, they need something to crack Panthers. Oh, never mind. They have a Pershing there. And bazooka team, so they'll be fine. Mattress opening fire, hopefully over here. You hit over here instead. You may kill the Pioneer. Mustaach, if only you saw that. I think they're both firing in the same area. No. He fired up north with white phosphorus, and most of it went to the water. Although some of it hit the bridge. Pioneer squad actually lived through the mattress fire, surprisingly, while healing, by the way. So that's really lucky. Really, really damn lucky. Holy mackerel. Pershing trying to kill the infantry. Stormtroopers coming in with the Panzerschreck. They're going to slowly try to push that sucker back. Panther trying to get a clean shot on the Pershing. Managed to get it. And get the second one. Also, the Panzerschreck got it. Sherman maybe going for the flank, but yeah, Panther's going to hold, plus Panzerschrecks. Yeah, that's a bad move. Also, we do have some bunkers over here, so infantry coming in to support might get suppressed if they try to for a flank. Again, this infantry needs to pull back. 50 cal is going to shred it. Yes, present your ass to the Sherman. That's a good way to get yourself killed. Luckily, this isn't Spearhead. Anyway, artillery. There we go. Smoke, and then artillery. Look how much damage it did. It's barely alive. Plus, it had to harden. 2 mortar pits next to each other. That's a... You know what? Here's the thing. I would say that's annoying, but the Germans have enough support guns to make that that point mute. Meanwhile, British infantry blob coming on in, trying to push back the armor. Artillery though coming in, causing a little bit of damage. Panthers pulling back. I mean, The blob is moving in, but I think they'll be relatively fine. The Panthers themselves both have MG42s, and it's infantry that is kind of sticking in like no cover right now, or very little cover. Plus artillery fire, yeah, they're gonna die before they advance any further. Meanwhile, German infantry is pushing in mid. We have an armor force coming in around the flank. Not much stopping them. Oh wait, we have a 17-pounder over here, and a 17-pounder which moved up north. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a hassle. One sexy crow, I doesn't realize there's a 17-pounder still there, even though it missed the shot next to him. Churchill coming in on the flank. Okay. 17-pounder opening fire on the other Panther. They're advancing for some strange reason. All the smokes may be blocking their sight. Churchill still getting rear shots on this Panther. The pack guns, though, trying to cover. Someone should tell this person to back the fuck up. Luckily, he blitzed away. Yes, present your ass to him. That's a good idea. Wait, where's that 17-pounder again? Oh, right, it's still there. Good shot, 17-pounder. Good shot. Now, luckily, the Tiger's trying to advance as well. Barely still in range. 70-pounder still going to do some work. Again, as an OKW player, if you're really having this much issue, you could always Stuka bomb it. You could always. Nice shot with the Pershing, knocking out the Tiger. And now we have a third flank. Like, imagine if these guys all came in at the same time. Man, that would have been effective. But it's one after the other after the other. It's not... It's essentially, the idea is having a smaller army, but because you're fighting, because the large army split up into 3 even smaller armies, and you completely devastated each army separately, you're still able to hold against them quite effectively. Like, now this guy's pushing. But, again, some white phosphorus and some light artillery, and pretty much things are golden over there for the most part. Mattress opening fire against this target. God damn. Just to, like I said, just imagine if these guys, one after the... like, instead of that, all pushed in at once in a massive counterattack. The allies would be overwhelmed quickly. We have, wow. We have a concentration, not concentration barrage. What is it called? Oh, Darksis left. Hot damn. Oh my god, there goes the infantry. Yeah, Darkest left, I'm assuming, after he lost his Tiger, though once again he has more than enough resources after the AI bought a Kubel that he probably could have got another Tiger, so what an idiot. Mustaach, again, vet 2 with 17-pounder. No kills yet, but it's been very supportive, I'll give him that. Again, a lot of allies have a ton of manpower. I'm surprised they aren't getting more armor. Now it's concentrated fire operation. That's what it's called. I always forget that one. I don't use it as much, so it's like, oh yeah, that 17-pounder coming in to assist once again. Getting a nice shot. German forces actually going a little, well, doing a little bit better. Although they need to. They're, well, really, really far down VP point-wise, so they need to actually start attacking. This guy is still attacking through the most narrow choke point ever. Oh my god. Luckily, this game is about to be over, so we'll see how things go in the next, what, 4 minutes? Searchlight decided to charge into the front line area. That's maybe not the smartest idea. King Tiger moving on in to fight the Churchill. Panzer Grenadiers on standby. MG opening fire against commandos. Churchill trying to come in and support. Panzerwerfer coming in on the 17-pounder, but it just braced itself and is totally fine. Churchill still burning away the enemy. King Tiger's in the fire. Looks pretty freaking badass. I'll give it that. Like, again, I'll give the Tiger credit. In the fire, it looks pretty fucking badass just coming through. But, once again, even though it's in the fire, still has a lot of issues with, I don't know, the 17-pounder right here, and the Jackson, and the infantry, and possibly a mattress. Like, there's enough there that it's not advancing. It's not. 17-pounder also opening fire on it, doing quite well. This Tiger needs to pull back. Armor push finally happening up north. Brumbar also in Panzer Grenadiers, half-track. Luckily, Mustaach is not giving up just yet. And I'm assuming what he's going to do is come up and try to break him up here. So, again, won't be a bad hit per se, but I'm very curious to see how it does. Because, again, right now they have the allies on the ropes, even though they have a person down. Good shot with the Brumbar. Might be able to kill the MG. Oh, nope. Getting out. Get out. Oh, very lucky. Very lucky indeed. We have another possible armor push with 3 Panthers. We have a lot of infantry in mid with the King. So, honestly, this might be a last-ditch effort to hold. And look, they're actually going at the same time. So, this could be the opportunity. All the allied armor is currently looking the wrong way. They're all looking this way. 70 Pounders definitely not looking up there. King is taking artillery fire, so he needs to pull back. That's unfortunate for the Panthers, which forgot their minesweepers and walked right into that trap. Jackson might die. Smoke hasn't been deployed. They could direct fire. Not going to do it. That's fine. Make their slow escape back. Meanwhile, Orange is still trying to advance, but got bogged down by the British defenses in the area. Panzer IV moving in. That's interesting. So, I mean, if it goes for this stuff, it could easily knock out the MG. There is some force over here. The Sherman specifically, that could be pretty hard hit. Churchill advancing. Oh, nice Panzerwerfer trying to knock out the infantry and the AT. Gets the infantry. AT just slightly hit. Churchill just taking a heat. Pack gun moving up. Panzer IV unfortunately just croaked. Oh, along with that AT gun. Additional Panther coming on in trying to help. Panzer Grenadier is just slowly getting healed by the half-track. I think he forgot about it. Churchill needs to pull back. It can't take that fire from all that stuff up north. So it has to pull back. Meanwhile, MG just taking the point. So at least, there you go. Good AI. Again, quickly healing with the Pioneers. Get Minesweepers for God's sakes. Good job with the mines, by the way. I don't know who that was. Maybe it was Goon. Maybe it was Gandalf. But good job on the mine defenses. Meanwhile, yeah, so we have infantry just trying to hold the line and counterattack, but they're taking some substantial losses. Artillery coming down, but doesn't matter. We currently have the Panther that's got knocked out by the... Oh my God, never mind. That was a hell of a hit. Railway finally got a hit. Unfortunately, they don't have enough AT to really advance. He's instead getting an MG. But hey, it's holding him back for the time being. I guess that works. Masters opening fire, hanging forces in the area. Churchill helping break some of these forces. Trying to retake mid with the Allies' more limited arms available at the moment. They are taking some casualties. Gobs down. RBB's trying to get a ton of infantry. Gandalf could get a ton of infantry. He's just not, which is weird. But the Allies are giving them hell. The Axis are giving them hell. And they have a lot of forces. Finally, a Tiger Ace on the field. Jesus Christ. How long did I have to wait? Yeah, Allies are being pushed back hard. Actually, Commando plane, I don't know why it was dropped here, but it was. There's no infantry around, so a bit unsure about that. 17 Pounders pushing back the King. They need to neutralize this. Again, a good recon with Railway. Again, a little coordination would knock it out. Again, they have Railway available. This guy is 800 munitions. So, yeah, recon here with one of these guys, aka now 160 Crow. Hit this, hit it with your long-range support guns, or I don't know, hit it with something. At least AI is anyway. Panther Force, along with the Tiger Ace, is lying in wait for a good counterattack. Again, they have the armor to overwhelm the Allies. We'll see if they can use it to their advantage to overwhelm them. There's still some mines here, and I believe some more were... Nope. I love how he's charging it again. Although, this time he's going around the mine. Oh, well, no, he's going through it. 70 Pounder is still... Oh, nope. Realizing the situation, it's redeploying in a different direction. Panzer. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Panther is just being bogged down. Panther and King Tiger, though, moving on in. They need to hit this. Railway's coming in. This could be a concentration barrage. They did harden. Panther is still trying to fight. A lot of stuff right here. Artillery would be great. 17 Pounder is about to die. There's no way he can take those hits. Oh, yeah, it was what was it? A barrage ability. Meanwhile, again, Allies on their last-ditch effort using the remaining tank destroyers to hold the line while some of them are critically injured. Although this might be taken out by the Panthers. Hold on. They're not focusing on it, only on the infantry. It is dying. King focusing on the Jackson. Additional Sherman and Firefly focusing on the King from a at an angle, possibly hitting rear armor. This guy's still just lying in wait. This guy needs to push now. Axe is not able to sustain so many hits for so long, though they are definitely hurting the allies. Oh my god, King decrewed. That's a big loss. We have some type of strike coming in. Hold on. It's a concentration fire barrage. King Tiger has been knocked out by the Pershing. Again, artillery's coming down. A lot of these units are critically injured. They need to pull back. Again, you could do very quickly vehicle repair if you wanted to get the hell out of here and keep fighting. So, once again, very confused on that matter. A lot of AT forces moving on in. The Panthers need to pull back immediately. Jackson's stuff still opening fire with the Fireflies backing them up. Panzergrenadiers still there. Again, they're taking heavy casualties. But so did the Allies. The Allies lost quite a few Centaurs and other armored vehicles, but not 3 fucking Panthers and a Tiger Ace. That's a heavy loss for him. That's a heavy goddamn loss. Tips, by the way, could have moved in at a decisive blow to knock out the enemy, but kept his units in reserve. AI going around to flank, actually. Darkest knocked out the cache. We do have additional armor. We have a Tiger and a Panther on standby. So while I say this is a close fight, Allies may be on the defensive right now. They have a lot of armor that's critically injured or needs heals, but you can see all the smoke coming down. It's the British healing them. Again, this entire front finally fell because Orange finally pushed in. He needed to push in a lot sooner. RBB has left. All right, there he goes. That's Yellow gone. He lost his Firefly and a lot of forces. One Sexy Crow is saying GG. For himself? Oh my god, did the Axis actually win this with an AI? Oh my god. That is a Overlord, I believe. It's like, no, God, please, no. I want to say Rosgrease's Overlord, I want to say. But I guess Allies coming back with a small but very powerful fighting force trying to retake mid. Axis trying to stop them with everything they have. Specifically, one Sexy Crow. That's a lot of armor trying to hold the line. It's a last-ditch battle. Jackson taken out by the armor. We still have a Sherman on standby. We have all this coming in. Oh, finally coming on the flank. Double Firefly trying to support. But it might be too little too late. Orange might have finally come in at the right time. Double Firefly hit. Knocks back the Panther. Tiger on standby. Just still putting pressure. There goes the Panther. Fireflies are not done yet. They've returned fire. A lot of this armor could die. Churchill's doing exactly what they need to, taking the hits. 3 Fireflies opening fire now on that Panther. Giving it everything they have. We have, again, fire. Oh, good kill. Again, they need to heal with some of their weaker armor. Like Mustaach needs to pull his unit back. But goddamn, they're giving everything. Artillery coming in. Definitely knocks out some stuff. A good Panzerschreck group knocks out that. This guy's slowing, like, finally he's actually moving up and doing something effective. And Goob, Gandalf, and Mustaach all surrender. I mean, this guy was coming on the flank, but I think they realized that it was GG. And honestly, I'm really surprised on that. I am truly surprised. Because again, usually when people send me stuff like this, usually they end up winning. But no, first off, AI actually did a flank, which caused him hell behind his lines. Again, good defense overall. My problem, though, is there were multiple times that the Axis could have very effectively come in and just surrounded the British forces with they had a lot more armor consistently for like a massive attack. They just failed at coordinating, and so finally, I don't know if stupidity or luck or whatever the hell it is, they finally did it. They finally worked together and pushed through. So really good on their part. I have to say, I'm actually quite shocked that they actually did so well. But even though I am shocked by that, I will still say that they were taking heavy losses. I think maybe the abundance of 17 pounders both helped and hurt, because again, it's a lot of resources put into those. I'm trying to think what they did, what the Axis could have done better, or the Allies could have done better. This guy lost a ton of units very quickly. I think what might have, if I had to guess what did it, was Mustaach was so busy over here, and I think, was it RBBY's attack over here backfired. That reduced the Allied army down. So then, because the army was down, I guess Tips, who has just been sitting there for God knows how long, decided to actually grow a backbone and attack, which is fine. He actually took advantage of a weaker situation. Mustaach held him off for a time, but because Yellow was repairing, there was only 2 guys in mid, and the other guy, even though he failed in this attack, did draw another guy down here, so eventually they withdraw from mid. That brought enough armor and stuff like that over time to slowly but surely wear down the Allies just from multiple angles. Again, they needed to be in more places than one, but whatever reason, they kind of forgot about the bottom left. They need a more stable force down here to really push him back. And also, Gandalf, let me be clear, was fighting this whole battle with his hand behind his back. He had 2,000 manpower and he didn't use it. So if he would have, he was down here for a period of time. I'm assuming he was in charge of this front. But if he would have actually deployed more forces, I don't think that the British would have collapsed as easily. If anything, I think they would have held just fine and won the game. But yeah, it's a lot of really lucky moves the Germans did on top of a lot of unfortunate errors that the Allies did. Unfortunately, it was just a bad attack over here and a really, really dumb defense that really turned to nothing over here. There was some mines, but the Panthers and everything still can attack, and they did a lot of damage to the Allies in this sector. So yeah, it was a hell of a game. Did not expect that. Thank you, Mustaach, my awesome RNG God supporter on Patreon, for submitting this replay, and thank you so very much, man. But any case, without further ado, this has been Greyshot17, and actually, I forgot to check damage. Mustaach got most, makes sense, most kills. A mattress and the armor did a lot of damage. Again, Firefly and 17 pounder and whatnot. And Demon of Rodsky's did really well in most kills, so good job there, although we could definitely see some weaker players in the slots. But like I said, thanks for watching. This has been Greyshot17. I'll see all of you next time. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and before you go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G, Josh, Mustaach, Milam, Ace, Aldo Lopez, Chris Bailey, Folkvard, jrchicklis, Ali, Pyroshark, Rifle, Streakingwookie, GTA, Jakub and Spartycus, with the remaining Patrons down below as well. And thank you so very much to each and every one of you for your amazing support. It's been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see you guys next time.